It's a great opportunity to dress up and
Yes.
have a girly night out.
Yes.
I've gone, I think, most
have
of
you?
the 10 years.
Oh, brilliant.
Since 2010. And I bring my daughter now. So this is our third year going, she's 16. So it's, and it was her first experience of a big fashion show. And so, as it happens, the school is having a fundraiser on Friday night, and she has volunteered to be a model. And she says, "Oh, well, I've been going to the Fashion Innovation Awards watching it." So that's what she actually, and I was going, God, isn't it amazing how one thing can...
My little girl wants to be president of Ireland. Ireland. My mother is the president. Right. I'm going to introduce you to the fabulous Martha Fraser. I met Martha Fraser in the local enterprise office when I was doing a Facebook ads course for beginners. And I connected with her online. I was after moving home to work from home, and she has helped me shine in my life. She used to run a course, so she has a Shining Stars, an online Shining Stars group, and I was a member of it still a member of it. And then she had her Shine Adventure, which I missed. I wasn't able to attend it. So Martha is a mentor, an online guru, I would call her. Ask her a question about any app, any program, anything, and she will have an answer. She runs, at the moment she's running the Global Online Stars, and she also has, I can't remember the name of the other one. Jumpstart, yes. Which you get an email every morning to jumpstart you. Yes. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to Martha Fraser.
Thanks, Laura. Thanks very much. So tonight we're live streaming because we're online. So forgive me because I messed up the mic. So we're improvising, and this is what you do in improvise. We have a very long extension, and I'm recording on here. Can we put on the slides? We put that on. So thanks for the introduction. So basically, I have female entrepreneurs expand their profit, increase their business, and literally expand online. And the reason my brand is called Global Online Stars is because, you know, we are now in such an amazing technology era where you can go anywhere. So this is being live streamed and it's being watched around the world, and we're here in Galway, the west of Ireland. You know, and this is the benefit of it. I live in Athenry, County Galway. I live in a 200-year-old cottage, but yet I do business all over the world. And that is the power that we can harness just from your phone. And this is why I have my phone here, because, you know, I didn't need a big camera, I didn't need an extension, didn't need sound engineering, I have my earphones. So we're just getting our screen up, but we'll start. We'll start anyway. So while we're starting, I'll skip ahead. So how many of you own your own business and work for yourselves? Hands up, most of you. Okay, so a little icebreaker before we start. So can everyone stand up? Okay. So what we're going to do first is, I'm big into technology, but I'm also big into you, the person, because it's you, the person, that runs your business, and the success of your business is related to how you feel in yourself and how much you put yourself out there, okay? So what we're going to do first is I want you all to take a deep breath and close your eyes. And I want you to visualize your business and where you are right now in your business. Let's let go of all the stress maybe that got you here tonight. Coming here can be busy for all of us. So just let that go, and I want you to think about your business and how far you've come. And I want you to visualize where you want to go, where you would love your business to go. So just visualize where you are right now. And I want you to keep your eyes closed, and I want you to make a shape with your hands, with your body. Stand in a position that reflects where you are in your business right now. Okay? So you can do anything with your hands, you can do anything with your legs, you can just, go out there, lads. Right? So start making some shapes about where you are in your business right now. Make a shape with your body. Alright? Okay. So you can keep your eyes closed, you can look around now and look at the shapes that people are making, because this is really important, right? I want you to look at your own shape, right? Okay, we're going to close our eyes again. Keep the shape, keep the shape, keep the shape. And we're going to ask, right? What does this shape mean for me? What am I saying by how I'm presenting myself? And if you're not making a shape, maybe that is saying something as well, right? Okay, let's close our eyes again, right? I want you to visualize your business in 3 years' time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time, whatever your big goal is. And I want you to make the shape of the success that you've achieved. Right? Now look at the expansion, feel the expansion in your body. Okay? Okay, hold that shape. Hold that shape. Okay? Now, I want you to close your eyes and ask yourself, what is the difference between the first shape you made and the shape of the success? What's the feeling? I want you to actually feel it on a cellular level. What is the feeling? What do you need to do to get into that new expansive shape? Okay, stretch. Shout out a word. Shout out the word that comes to you. Stretch, expand, grow, move. Anything else? Jump, push. Go for it. Go for it. Okay? So this exercise that I'm doing with you, you can do this every morning before you go to your desk or before you start work. What is the shape you're going to take in that day? Because I know, God, there's some days where you're just like not in the zone at all, right? So make your shape for the day. How am I going to get into that success zone? So whatever shape you made in your 2-3 years down the line, make that shape every morning and feel it, and then start your day. Okay? So now we're going to start. So let's start. Okay, so welcome. Okay, so we have people watching online with us, so welcome. We are at Network Ireland, and this is Network Ireland Galway. If you want to become a member, make sure you go check out Network Galway. Good plug for you. So tonight we're going to talk about 7 steps to increase your profit and expand your business online. So everyone received a star on your chair, and I put pens on some of the desks or some of the chairs. So what I want you to do is I want you to write on that star, I am a global online star in my industry. I am a global online star in my industry. Alright? Okay? And on the back of it, and this is private to you, you don't have to show it to anyone. So on the front of the colour, I am a global online star in my industry. And on the back of it, I want you to write, what is your 2 numbers? 1, your dream big number for your income that you want to achieve, crazy number. Let's be crazy. And then I want you to write your realistic next step. This is your next step. So the crazy number first, what is the next income goal you want to achieve? And then what is the next realistic step? Because before you get to 10, you've got to go through 5, right? So write the crazy number. You're not showing this to anyone. This is all private. You know, so write down the real numbers, right? You can share if you want. You don't have to, okay?
Sharon is in the millions, I think.
There might be enough room on the start to do all the zeros that you're hoping to do.
Just K's, we're just K's on ours.
Okay, so during let's say that first exercise we did, say with making the shape, right? We check in with how your business is really doing. How is your profit? A fantastic book to read that I highly recommend is Profit First. By, cannot remember his name, Michael McCallowitz or something like that. And it's an incredible book, because normally in business what we do is we say income minus expenses equals profit. this book will teach you that income minus profit equals expenses. You tailor your expenses so that your profit comes first. Okay? So, how is your global presence going? Do you have a global presence? Have you been putting yourself out there? And have you been reaching outside of your locality and possibly getting customers all around the world? So on a scale of 1 to 10, as I'm asking you these questions, just answer yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high. And how happy are you with your business? So there can, we all know there's different stages of a business where we're starting off, we're excited, we're deflated, we're working from home, blah, 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 and then we come and meet fantastic people here. So we've just done the shape thing, right? So we'll go through that. I'm just going to skip ahead. So these are my 2 lovely girls. And I think the reason I put this here is that, we all have our own reasons for working. And just to give you a very quick background, I was a software engineer for 14 years, made redundant, and then created my own online business and became a mentor. And I won't go into the whole thing, but these 2 girls are the reason I do it, because I work within my hours and I bring them to school and I collect them, right? And we all have our own reasons, so really important to maybe, if you've room on your star, write down what is the reason you're doing your business, okay? So just to bring you, this is just a quick thing of my own business. And the reason I'm giving you this is to show you the journey. I'm sure there's all different types of business here, providing services, providing products. But just to know that although we all have different journeys, the journey itself is kind of the same. I started out initially charging €80 a consultation, being afraid to ask for money. €80, is that okay? Please, thanks very much. At the time my husband was working in the UK, and I said to him, I was made redundant in 2010 and I was about to have babies, and I said, I don't want to go back to work in corporate and all the hours. I said, I think I can make this online thing work. Facebook was just around coming out. I think I'll make a Facebook page. And for anyone who doesn't have a website, when I first started, I had no website. I had a Facebook page and I had a PayPal account. And now I had a following on my Facebook page. I'd been sharing tons of information. And I said to him, I'm going to try this out. So one weekend, I went up to the office and I put out an offer. 40 people accepted. And I made my first €540 online. And I came down and I took them. And I was very proud of myself. And that was around 10 years ago. So that is the first thing that you're kind of going through, is your prices. Are you charging enough for your prices? Are you in the right mindset to ask for more, to change your packages? So the next step for me was like changing my packages, offering different ways of working with people, increasing the prices as I increased my confidence. So maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe write down, what's my confidence like in myself, in my business? Because when your confidence in yourself and in your business increases, guess what? You can go out there and you can do a hell of a lot more, okay? So it's really getting clear, and one of the things here is your ladder up against the right wall? Mm-hmm. First of all, the business that you have, are you offering the right services and packages? So a minute ago we just did a vision of where you wanted to be, right? Is what you have now going to get you there? This is really important. So reflect, maybe when you leave from here, reflect on the vision of where you want to be and say, right, let's create the right services, packages, products, whatever it is your business is, to get me to that vision. Not to this vision here, because if you create your services and packages for here, it's going to take you longer to get there, right? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So none of this would have happened if I decided I'm going to just stay at €80 a consultation, killing myself, right? It wouldn't have happened if I felt I couldn't have changed my packages, I couldn't have changed my prices. It wouldn't have happened if I kept hiding, right? Anyone do marketing of your business? How many hands up? How many of you do consistent, regular marketing? Okay. Okay. How many people are hiding online from their marketing in their business? Okay. So basically, it's about you know, shining, like Maura just said there, like when I first started working with Maura, you know, so I help people expand their business online, but the other side of it that isn't in any of my sales pages is the coaching to actually help someone believe in themselves, to put themselves on a Facebook Live, to actually go online, and to know that you're actually doing it for the person that's on the other side. Like when we came in here tonight, I swear I was nearly in tears, and she said, you know, Martha, you really helped me shine. And I was just like, going, that's, you know, like if you can do that for someone, like, where are you now? The president of Network Galway. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, this is a client of mine, Alison Daly. She's fantastic. Does anyone know Alison?
I do. Is she from Athlone?
Yeah, she is, yeah.
I know her.
Yeah. So Alison is a mother who just had twins recently, and Alison's watching, hi. So Alison came to me when she wanted to expand her business online. She has a studio, and she also has online classes as well. And now she's a mum of 4 with multiple streams of income, right? So this is what expanding your business online will do for you. And I was talking to Kay. Where's Kay? She's here. So I was talking to Kay there before. So having an online revenue stream is super important for all different times of your life. So Kay does home care, and she's a dementia. Yeah, yeah. So dementia workshops and training.
Yeah.
So at different times in your life, you know, you're going to need an income that doesn't rely on you, right? And I needed it, I don't really want to go into this, but I needed it last year because, say, our family life exploded with something, my husband got sick. But I also had then my online income. I didn't have to turn up in front of people. So having a revenue that doesn't depend on you is so super important. So what really happens when your profit is low? You don't get paid. You're unsure of your numbers, you're in overdraft, you have to cut some of your team, or you can't hire a team, and you might feel like, why am I doing this? It's time for a job, right? So this is the reality, but it really doesn't have to be that way, and it's really, I'm a big systems person and processes, and it's about really taking a step back and figuring out, what's my profit system? You know, how am I going to bring money into my business? So imagine instead, you know your monthly numbers, you have an assigned account for owner's pay, you have a team payment plan, you have a percentage of profit, maybe 1 to 5 to 10% that goes into your profit account that maybe you blow on a weekend with the girls every year. You have an operating expenses account, you have a marketing budget, and you perhaps have an education account as well, that you do all of your education, your mentoring, and you're super organised. How do you think that would feel? Wow. Good. So what is a profit system? So a profit system is where you have consistent income flowing into your business, you're operating lean on your expenses, and focusing on your profit and customer value. So lean on your expenses. Next week, I would love all of you to go into your accounts and go, don't need that, I'm signed up for that, don't need it anymore, and guess how much you'll reduce. I did it recently, and I reduced my expenses by €2,000 annually, say 2,000 annually over the year, right? Things you're using, or maybe you're not even maximising enough, right? Apps that you think you're going to use, but you've already paid 6 months, €600 perhaps might have gone out of your account. So you have a system in place that creates reoccurring income coming in every month, independent of you being there. And this, you might think, oh, that's not for me, I run a clothes shop, right? You know, I've suggested this to some boutiques that I often go to, and it's like, you know, why not have a payment plan so that people sign up and they pay 20 or 40 euro every month, and then in 6 months' time you come in and you buy whatever is up in your total, right? This can work for any business. You create a marketing and a system plan to automate your business more and really spread the word of your business like wildfire. So that's what a profit system is. Here's another client of mine, Gemma Keogh. She's a nutritionist. She's based in Waterford. And Gemma wanted to create an online business because she was going to do a master's. So she didn't have as much time to do one-to-one clients. So she expanded her business online, created an online revenue stream, so that when she went to her master's, she still had the same amount of money coming in with less clients, and she wasn't required as much. Okay? So these are some of the reasons that expanding your business online can help you profit and help your life as well, right? So it's not always the reality that you have your profit system working and that things are going well for you. Probably because you spend too much time on your business, in your business, servicing your clients, getting your products ready, and doing marketing admin and every other kind of job. Do many people here work solo or have you a team? How many people have a team? Okay, a couple. How many people? Everyone has solo? Yeah. Okay. So you're doing like the 17 hats, right? So really too busy to actually get it together. This is a client of mine, Gail Woodard in Arizona. So Gail is a publisher and she's CEO of Dudley Court Press Publishing. So she normally works with one-to-one clients, and Gail and I worked together, and she created a 6-month program. So she's just after starting this, and she's made $3,000. It's in American dollars because she's US, and working with 6 clients, 6 months, 1 hour a month. Now we had some pre-time built into that, creating everything, right? But now she has her online product created, and she has a system for recruiting clients globally. Okay, so what I want you to get from this and giving you these real story examples is just think about, how can I expand my business outside of where I am? How can I maybe look at what I'm providing and offer it in a different service and perhaps online? Anyone getting any ideas from themselves here, yeah? A couple? A little bit? Yeah?
I'm just starting I'm an interior designer, so I'm just launching my e-design.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it's going away from the traditional interior design, and I can get customers from all over the world, really.
Exactly, yeah.
And
What's your website?
Blue Enter Interiors.
Say it again?
BlueAnterInteriors.com.
Blue Enter.
Antler.
Blue Antler Interiors.com. Okay, give me a shout out there. So it's really about thinking about, I suppose, expanding your profit. The steps to expanding your profit, and we'll come to this, is really first of all getting clear about where you are. How can you maximize your current income? So anytime I work with clients on expanding their business online, I always say there's 2 plates. You have your bread and butter plate, and then you have your online plate. So you have to keep doing what you're doing currently while you're building your online platform, right? You just can't drop what's putting dinner on the table, right? But you can maximize it. You can take a look at your prices, you can take a look at your products and say, can I get more income? Can I add more value and get more out of this while I'm doing this, right? So this is really important. This is about getting clear on you, your customer, and your packages and your services and what you offer, right? So why does the profit system not always work? And honestly, it's because, like, the profit system is what we talked about. It's about getting clear, it's about getting systems, but there's more to it than that. And this is where so I guess my brand, the Global Online Stars, I've taken the last 10 years and really put a system together for people to really, I guess, shine online, to maximize their income and expand globally outside of their locality. So this is it. So basically, the Global Online Star system consists of these 7 points, right? There's one missing, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So the first one at the very top is so important. It's you, right? A lot of mentors you'll work with, they'll give you the technology, they'll give you all of that, but expanding your business is a 2-horse race. You and your business. If you don't begin to master yourself and your confidence, your business isn't going to exceed online, right? Because, you know, did you ever hear the phrase, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? And, you know, if you're having bad days, if things aren't going well, if you're not eating well, if you're not sleeping well, you know, you're not going to be in the mood to do Facebook Lives and put yourself out there and do your marketing, right? And honestly, I went through myself that for years. When I first started, I went through massive burnout, thinking I had to create all these systems. And honestly, what I really figured out is that I was so burnt out, I couldn't do anything, right? So you is the first one, super, super important. And there's loads of different components to this. The next part then is marketing. And the difference between systems and marketing is basically just sharing your message. If anyone thinks I don't understand messaging or marketing, you have to understand about sharing your message. What is sharing your message? What is your message? Right? And if you don't know your message, then you can't market. Right? So ask yourself that, what is my message that I want to share, okay? People consist of your team and also consists of your customer. Who's your customer? And you really have to know them. And if you are at the stage where you need a team, it's understanding how the team can support you. Offers. What are you offering? What are you putting out there? How often are you putting offers out there? If you don't, like when you think of your website, how many routes to income are on your website? How many ways can people buy things off your website? Right? Okay. Systems. This is all about automating the back end of your systems and getting automation in place, and I'll talk more about that. And then the last one, which is really important, impact and contribution. What is the legacy that you want to leave? How do you want to impact people? And when you begin to align yourself with your contribution and your impact, your business and your drive gets a whole different mojo, right? So one of my big passions, because I was a mother, is helping women and mothers be able to get out of 9 to 5 and actually be there for their kids, but also earn an income, because personally I like to have my own income, right? So this is super important. So I've just kind of gone through that, right? Master yourself, get clear on your impact, create consistent marketing, understand the people in your business, you, your customer, your team, maximize your offers, create digital online products, create possibly ebooks, audio courses, self-study courses, workbooks. Put these for sale on your website. Create automated systems to make your life better. Know your numbers. So that's the 7th one, and it's the connection with the star. It's know the numbers in every part of your business. So if I won't ask now, but if I were to say, how much did you earn last month? How many of you could say? Right? What was your profit? What was your tax? Know your numbers.
I've done my VAT return, I know.
Good woman. So this is another client of mine, Michelle Lagali.com. And Michelle is an intuitive, fantastic coach. She's based in the States. And I worked with Michelle, and from the project we worked on, she made $17,301. So how did she do this? She created a course. The course was $297. She sold it to 33 people. Now, I want to put a caveat on this, because don't just think by, doing this you're going to jump to that straight away. She had built her list up, right? She had grown her free group, and we created this offer, we created the launch for it, and we created a course. So 33 people bought it, and then 3 people after that said they wanted to work with her one-to-one, which brought in post-revenue, right? So how much money are you leaving on the table? Because some people are going to work with you in one way, some people are going to work with you in another way, right? So her total revenue for the project was $17,000 that she earned. So if you want to make more money, make more marketing, right? Market your business. And for any of you out there who are introverts, anyone introverts here? Anyone don't want to go online, right? One of the benefits of marketing your business and automating it is that you don't have to be there live. You can schedule everything, have a good day, get yourself done up, do your makeup, whatever, have your good day, schedule it for a week, schedule it for a month, and then you don't have to turn up for the rest of the month online. Sometimes I'm an extrovert, sometimes an introvert, and I don't want to go online at all, right? So this is the benefit of automating. The introvert is safe and can be out there online, right? So marketing, what we just said about marketing, is basically just sharing your message, okay? But the problem is we're not often clear enough on our own business to market it well. And this is, it can be so true, right? This is another client of mine, Cristiana Blausuta. She's Italian. Italian, you're Italian, I think. I gather that. So Cristiana, just finished working with Cristiana recently. She's a fantastic lady. So before I worked with Cristiana, she wasn't clear on who she was. She couldn't market her business. And she just worked with one-to-one clients. So what did we do? And you can do this for your own business. We looked at her processes, we wrote it all down, and we said, okay, let's transform your one-to-one process into your online process, right? So it's about sitting back, looking at your business, writing out what you do with your one-to-one clients, and then saying, okay, I'm going to take that and I'm going to do it online, globally. Because she now, basically, she had no website, or she had a website. We created a whole new website, whole new offer. ChristianaBlausuta.com is her website. Yeah, she's amazing, amazing lady. So, sorry, the reason I mentioned her is that she wasn't clear on her marketing or her message. And we got clear on that, and now she's marketing. She's going to be in iMeetings. She's saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I sell, this is how I can help you, right? When you're clear on that, then you can come to things like here and be super confident in what you're saying, okay? So, I have a gift for you. Actually, I have 2 prizes tonight for you, right? So, this is a checklist that I've put together. It's a 4-page checklist, right? It contains the 7 points of the Global Online Star System. If you go to this link, you can go to it now if you want, and you can enter your email address. So you're going to get the document, and what I want you to do is print it out, put it up on your desk, and tick off what you are doing to become the Global Online Star of your industry. Okay? So if you go to marthafraser.com, for everyone who's watching live, go to marthafraser.com/checklist. Okay, marthafraser.com/checklist. Now, for everyone who enters and downloads the checklist tonight, I'm giving away a free 3-hour strategy and planning session worth €997. Okay? So I'm going to pull that later tonight, okay? And then for everyone else who's here, sorry to everyone online, if you like the setup that I have here, the stand, I have one over here, and I'm giving one away tonight. Okay? And I'm afraid there isn't one for everyone in the audience. So hopefully, has everyone got your checklist? Is it working for you? Please God, tell me it's working for you. So if anyone has got it, just let me know, because I just want to double check that it's, there's fresh paint on that, let's just say.
Yeah.
It's worked? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
great. Okay, perfect. So I will pull the winner of that at the end of the session tonight, and I'll also pull the winner of the stand. And for anyone who wants to go online as well, one of the things that was holding me back, actually it's so funny because when I first started, I had my child's table, and then I used to get my pots, and then I used to prop my camera or my laptop up. So you don't need this stand to start, and don't think you do, right? So if anyone had seen my setup while I was doing my Facebook Lives, they'd have seen my Christmas turkey pot, because that was really big, and then the other things on top of it. But guess what? The live came out fine, right? Thanks be to God, the pots didn't tumble down. And then all you do need, actually I'm just going to get this so you can see it. Please go. So this is the one that I got, for anyone who doesn't win tonight. So I was looking online for ages, and I didn't buy it online because, do you know, you don't know how flimsy they are. Some of them, they're from God knows where and made of God knows what. So I went into Galway Camera Shop, and I said, I want a tripod. So I bought the tripod, and you have to buy an adapter for the for your iPhone. The adapter is, I don't know, 10 or 14 euros, and then this was, I can't remember, maybe 60 quid. Okay. So anyway, there's a winner of that coming later tonight. So basically, you can do this on your own. You can expand your business online. You can maximize your profit by really taking time out and going through your business. Or you can become part of our community, the Global Online Stars community, and work with us, okay? So for anyone who wants to book a free 45-minute session with me, there's a form on each of your chairs. You can either book it online with me, or you can fill in the form, okay? So if you want to get a free 45-minute session, we'll go through your current business, we'll go through maximizing your income, and we'll talk about how we can expand that online. You can take that and go, and if you want to work further with me, you can do that, but if not, you will get the plan that we come up with. So that is it. So marthafraser.com/book a call with me. So that kind of finalises everything from tonight. So I hope you got a little bit clearer about how to expand your profit by really taking time out, looking at your business, maximising what you're offering, taking a look at yourself, and really thinking about your confidence and how can I do more to maybe work on myself, and then looking at your current business and then saying, how can I move that online to get customers all over the world? So that's it for me tonight. Okay. Thanks very much.
Does anybody have any questions for
Oh,
Martha?
yeah, sorry.
Just
Sorry,
do
any
quick
questions?
Q&A
Yeah,
if anyone
sure.
has any questions. Any of our online coaches there with a question? Aoife is always good for a question.
So I like this what you say there, Martha. So I've just started, my landing page just launched this week.
Oh, good woman.
So one of the things I'm doing is to sign up.
Great.
So it's called What's Where, and the reason people sign up is we need businesses and we need users. So we're trying to get them signed up before we launch the website. So how do you plan when you're doing that marketing, how to control it all, or when you're trying to scale nationally?
Is this for the network?
No.
No, it's for your own
business.
Your own business.
Yeah.
So first of all, one really simple thing that I do is literally create a PowerPoint slide, right? Create a PowerPoint slide, create a table, divide it in 4, right? And that's one square is for each quarter of the year, right? So let's say this landing page that you're launching. When are you launching it?
Just up then, since yesterday.
Okay, so preferably before you launch it. Okay, we'll do both scenarios, right? So preferably before you launch it, let's say you will do up maybe a 1-page document with 4 squares: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. What am I doing in each of the quarters, right? And what is my marketing coming up to that event, right? So let's say you'd have maybe done blogging beforehand, you'd have done Facebook Live beforehand, you'd have made out. So really, when you're launching something, it's about connecting with your customer, okay? Really knowing who your customer is, why do they want whatever it is you're launching, and it's creating. The one thing I said this to Claire tonight. There you are, Claire. I was saying to Claire tonight, when your customer wants to buy something, it's your job to bring them on an education journey from where they are now to saying yes. So what does it take for them to say yes? Do they know, first of all, they have the problem? What is it you said?
So What's Where, it's to promote local events.
Local events.
So whether it's the music in the club.
Okay, and who's your audience?
So most of my audience are millennials between 22 and 38 that want to find out about events in their local areas.
Okay, are you tired of missing out on things? You're seeing it online and you missed it.
I would have gone if I
Right.
knew it was on. I've been hearing all this.
There you go. That is the title of your blog. I'd have gone if I'd known it was on, right? So you write out, right? So you write out, so simple, right? So you write out all of these. You either put them into a blog or you put them into Facebook Lives. You go to events and you interview people at the event afterwards. What did you think of that? It's mega, right? So you have all of these different, you come at it from a multifaceted approach. Did you ever hear, did you ever be online
Yeah, or buy something.
Or buy something, right? It's not a sign, it's just good marketing, right? But it's your job to create the sign, right? So how are you creating the sign in your business? So how you create the sign is a multifaceted approach. Blogs, Facebook Lives, Facebook advertising, maybe Google advertising. And even if you don't have an advertising budget, okay, I'm going to say this and excuse me, make a shitload of content, right? Really say how many, it's like studying for an exam, right? When I was studying for my courses, I used to do this. I used to do out the topics and I'd have 3 columns and I'd tick each column, and once I ticked everything 3 times, I knew it, right? You have something that you're launching, right? You know, I have a list, I have a 23-point list about how to market. I'll give it to you and you can share it with your network group. You take
not share it.
you take that list, right? You take that list and tell her to share it with you. You take that list and you start ticking, right? What am I doing to market it? How much of the, like what I said earlier on, marketing is just about sharing the message. The message is, I'd have gone if I'd known, right? You know, so it's about really knowing your customer and really knowing what it takes for them to get to that decision of buying. And sometimes you have 2 customers. Sometimes your customer knows they've the problem and they will decide quicker. Sometimes people don't know they've the problem. So you have to not only educate them that what the problem is and, hey, do you have this? Oh, Jesus, I do. God, I have that. God, I need that solution. Whereas someone else, like I was saying to Claire, Claire is a stylist, personal stylist, and I met her in Devon. She works in Devon. She's also a private stylist, if you want to make over. And I was saying to Claire, you know, it's really about just getting that message out there. You know, so does that help you? So what I would do now, because that was kind of the preferred if you had time, but now that you are launched already, so what I would literally do is
Tell people to sign up on whatswhere.ie.
whatswhere.ie. So we're doing a plug now, and anyone who's watching, whatswhere.ie. So, like, also create a branding video. Branding video is really easy to create. Create some images, make it into a video, put subtitles, 1 minute long, and put it out there, and sponsor that, right? I'd call it, I'd have gone if I'd known, right? And just and have photos of all these people from the different events, and then people are sitting at home, drinking at home, bored, watching telly. Like what do millennials watch? I don't know. What? Netflix. Oh, and another one is dump Netflix and let's go out.
Yeah.
Whatswhere.ie is your first app to check. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions or?
There'll be loads of them now.
Yeah. So.
How much time have you?
I'm sure there's lots of the ladies that would love to have the 45 minutes.
Yeah. So just fill out the session and just let me know and I'll give you a buzz. Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
So now you know how she helped me shine.
Yeah.
Ideal customer, all of that resonates, rings a bell. Set your targets. Okay, so we're going to move on and we're going to have a very short panel discussion.